Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
First of all, I want to say thank you. I love Team Wolf.
Thank you.
It's the best. My question is, you guys have been doing this for so long. Is there a moment or a lesson that you guys are going to take back with you even after everything is done?
Who wants to start?
I think that's a really good one. It's hard to kind of comprise just everything that we've learned into one moment. But one of the things, I mean, it's awesome working with such talented actors. And I think one of the things that I've learned is just to put your all into it. That's one thing that I see that everyone does, puts 110%. Whether that's getting into character, whether that's showing up early, whatever it is, putting your 100% effort into something, it always pays off. So that's one of the things that I think I've learned working.
Yeah, I agree with that. Working hard.
Working hard.
Working hard. There's no better payoff. We worked really, really, really hard, and our payoff is incredible. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
It's the coolest.
I think too, between the culture on set and the dynamics between everybody in the cast, and even with the fandom, like you guys have always encouraged our authenticity, and everybody who you see up here. This is very much who they are as people, and as I go out into the world after having worked on Teen Wolf, thank you all. You all encourage all of us to be our most authentic selves, and I think that will take everybody quite far. So,
And I think for me, what was amazing is we never settled. And that came from the top down. That started with Jeff and went all the way down. Okay was never good enough. And we never settled. And I think that 6 years later, we're pretty much proud of every single episode that we did. So that's something.
Amen.
Also to say that not many shows make it to their 100th episode, and so I think I speak for all of us. We're very grateful.
Yeah.
It's very, very grateful to be here, so
Extremely.
thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I kind
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
of want to jump in on this as well. I feel very, very fortunate and very lucky to even be sitting here right now, and it's something I don't take for granted. And this show is kind of just, oh, thank you, I love you too. This is like, it's unreal for me. This is all still very, very new. Just being a part of this show, just sitting here with these talented people, it just reminds me that anything in life, once you make that decision, it is possible. It is. You are capable of doing and creating anything that you want, and this show really has. It's reminded me of that, and each and every one of you remind me of that every single day. So, again, to reiterate, thank you.
Sprayberry.
Oh yeah. Well, that for Cody's question. Yeah. Cody. I'd say the one thing that I took away from filming was just I learned how to be, I guess, lighthearted all the time. I learned how to take my jobs, or like how to be serious while working, but not take anything too seriously. Because we've all just managed to have so much fun the whole time. Yeah. No, we I don't think there's ever been like a too serious moment on set. No one's lost their cool. Like, we'll do a scene and then just have fun right after and in between and before, and that's just what made it so easy to work on the show for this long, I think, and for everyone else as well. I think it's really a good thing to say, man. I totally agree with you. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's, never take yourself too seriously, but take the work seriously. And I feel like we've always done that. We've always had so much fun together. But also, no one's ever slacked off on set. Everyone's always poured their heart into everything we ever did. And the grateful thing, too, I'm going to just echo. And, this is the first thing I ever did again, and like, and for it to be something so special. And also, just to have success and to last this long and be 100 episodes, I know how rare that is, too. That's not lost on me. And so I really, I couldn't be more grateful for the experience and how well it did and how much time we all got to spend together. The hours, man. I mean, my God. And I know that this is a special thing, and also I couldn't have asked for a more special role either. To this day, and I'm sure this will still maintain true for the rest of my career. I'll I'll always look back at Styles, I think, as just being my ultimate favorite. I mean, just like, it's just the best character a guy can ask for. And it's the best first thing I could have asked for. And it's just, so none of that's lost on me. And so I think going forward, too, I'll just always kind of appreciate when something's, special like this.
What does it feel like? Because when I was growing up, we were big Michael J. Fox fans. Back to the Future was huge. Styles was Jerry Levine.
Yeah.
Styles was a guy. Styles was the guy who rode the van and with Michael J. Fox van surfing. Yeah. What does it feel like to know that most people know you as Styles now, not that guy in that Michael J. Fox movie?
Well, that's a trip. Yeah, that's a trip. The first, when we were doing this, and you showed us the movie. Remember we watched it at your house? And
we were doing a bunch of interviews, and it came out that none of them had actually seen the movie.
Yeah.
So I sat them down at my house, and we all watched the original Teen Wolf together. And when it was over, they all looked at me and they were like, "That's not our show." What was that?
You're supposed to do that?
yeah, but I remember like loving Jerry Levine in it and cracking up and getting excited too about, there was the version that, since I hadn't seen it before, I kind of had started thinking about this character the way I saw it. I had my own take on it, but then I even wanted to start like implementing a little like Jerry Levine into it. I don't know if I did or not at all, but it was just cool to be Styles and for so many people to now know him and like him like I did, so love him like I did.
I have one major lesson I learned on this show was to bring people up. To find out what people really want to do and to get them there, to help them get there. And it was really proud for me to see both Lyndon and Tyler become directors this season.
Yeah.
You're going to see their episodes. Guys, just to ask my own question, what was it like to direct?
Oh my God, it was the coolest. I ever since I was a kid, I started acting really young, and I always kind of would film stuff, and I always kind of had that aspiration, and it just felt right. It felt right. I really want to start making my way towards that kind of avenue of this business. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Yeah. Thank you for trusting me. You're the greatest.
One thing I want to say about it, though, is when an actor says they want to direct, the producers get kind of worried about it. We're like, oh God, the actor wants to direct. Can they do it? Are they going to be all right? I was up shooting another pilot in Canada while he was directing his episode, and everyone on set was texting me and sending pictures of Tyler and telling me what a phenomenal job he was doing. My DP, my first AD, my producers, they were all proudly texting me and showing me shots and showing me pictures of Tyler behind the camera. That's the kind of atmosphere we had on set. It wasn't it wasn't the actor wants to direct now. It was Tyler's going to direct an episode. It's going to be amazing. And that's the kind of atmosphere we had on the show. And it's a damn good episode.
Hey, Ty.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
It's been so long, and I want to say that you guys are the best actors, cast, and this show is the best. And I will never forget about you guys forever.
Thank you.
And my final question before, as a sign of a goodbye, what's the most memorable thing you will never forget about Teen Wolf? This is for everyone.
The people, whether it was these guys or you guys. I mean, we know your name. We genuinely love the fans and our interactions with them, and we're all normal, real people. And so I'm gonna miss everybody so much, including you guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna come to Comic-Con every year as a fan, and just kind of hang out, get drunk with you guys.
Let's go down the line. Melissa, what's the most memorable thing for you?
Just how lucky we all were to find each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Charlie?
Somebody pointed this out to me recently, and it really got to me in a really sweet way. A lot of you grew up watching this show. You might have started at 13 or 14, and now you're in your late teens or your early 20s or whatever. It doesn't matter what age you are.
44.
But you grew up watching us, just like we grew up watching, I don't know, the shows we grew up watching, and we grew up getting to play for you. So the fact that we've all been in each other's lives for 6 or over 6 years, that's amazing. That's pretty cool.
That was good.
I mean, my man Tyler said it best. It's, you know, the people and each and every one of you and the connection, the relationship I have with everyone sitting up here. You know, I know wherever we all go, we're all going to have each other, and that means the world to me.
How much we laughed. I don't think I've ever laughed this much in my life. And
Shelly, remember when we had the phone conversation?
yes, Jeff and I were just discussing my entrance to the show. I don't have an audition. Whatever. So I was asked to come do a small part on Teen Wolf. And then it turned into something bigger because Jeff is a doll and a lifesaver. And he called me and I was at a gas station and he asked if I wanted to stay on as Malia. And I was like, will you make her funny? And he's like, well, are you funny? And I was like, I guess we'll find out. And that's how I joined the show.
And she is very funny.
Thanks. The verdict's still out, but that's okay. Jeff, thank you. I'm not going to forget Jeff. Jeff, I think it all starts from the top, and from the tippy top to the very bottom, these people in our lives, even everybody here, I mean, everything that has touched us that involves Teen Wolf has been just so incredible. So thank you.
Thank you. You guys got memorable stuff. What about you guys? Now they're going to make me cry.
Can I add one thing to it?
Yeah.
To me, it was watching these kids grow up. I'm not their dad, and they got perfectly good dads, but I couldn't be more proud of you guys. I couldn't be more proud. Just.
You guys want to say?
Yeah, I just think the most memorable thing, besides every day on set filming with these guys, is I never thought I was ever going to be at Comic-Con, just specifically. Like, this is insane. I just auditioned for a character, and now I'm here. So I'm just, every experience has been a ride, and I'm just thankful to be a part of something that was just so cool. So cool. That's awesome.
All right, we can do one more question. It's quick.
Yes.
Playing the music.
See you, Ty. Thanks, buddy.
Oh my God.
And don't start with, this is for everyone on the panel.
Sorry, it is.
Nice. Hell yeah.
What's your favorite sprinkler?
Drag it out.
Your show has inspired me more than I can express. And just knowing that amazing people like you exist and can succeed in this world without becoming corrupt, this sounds so weird, is an incredible comfort for me. Last year, watching you all helped me through my darkest hour, discovering a world of strength and support and pack made my own monsters seem a little less terrifying. So when things have gotten hard for you in your lives, what got you through it, and what advice can you offer those of us still struggling through the dark?
Wow, this sounds like a question for you, Tyler, or you, Dylan. You guys want to answer?
Sure, yeah, totally. By the way, thank you for saying that. I know how personal that is and how scary that could be sometimes. I go through a lot of gnarly, dark stuff too, and what helps me, my friends, my family. A lot of times when I get down to a dark point, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anybody. But usually friends and people that you love are the only people that can pull you out. And I can't even say how many times Dill has just helped me see the better side of things and be inspired by him. And I mean, this truly doesn't happen a lot. This little dynamic that we all have here. So this is really great. And you know, just reach out, you know, really talk to people. Therapy is always great. You know, you got to try it out, see if you like it, see if it works for you. But yeah, just talk like you're doing right now. this is incredible. I just recently started coming out about all the stuff that I got going on. So I really respect it, and just keep doing that kind of thing. Life isn't always supposed to be happy. It's just not the way it is. It just doesn't really make sense that way. There's supposed to be good and bad. And learning to deal with all of the good and bad kind of creates this wholeness in you. And I think that's what people are searching for rather than happiness, is just being whole. And so you got to accept the good and the bad and know that they're all out there. So, talk.
All right. Well,
Great last question.
We want to leave you on a good note, and this is my Steve Jobs moment, because we want to give you one last thing, which is a special trailer we did just for Comic-Con. Guys, thank you really so much. Thank you to my incredible cast and MTV. Thank you for making this unbelievable. This is our last Comic-Con as Teen Wolf. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the trailer.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for all the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and let them hear it. The cast and creative team of Teen Wolf. Please ask respectful questions of our guests. Please line up in an orderly fashion for the Q&A microphone. Do not run to get in line. Do not make personal requests. Due to time limitations, not everyone in line will be able to ask their question. Please ask only one question. Keep in mind your question will be screened before you're able to ask it. Restrooms are located inside all H to the right of the seating area.